Hello, I wanted to do a quick vlog today, just talking about something cool that I did this. I don't know if it's cool, but something I enjoyed this morning that I did. It was going to the National Gallery of Victoria, like in the city, like next to the art centre, the NGV. Um, and I went on a free guided tour, which they have on every single day. Um, yeah, I just had this idea, like, because when I went to Europe, I really enjoyed going through all the museums and stuff and having being on a tour because the tour guide would explain about different paintings and then the story behind it and interesting things about the painting and or sculpture or whatever. And I found I really enjoyed that. And when I went to that was like in other museums, but then when I went to the Louvre, because I went on my own because I wanted to make sure I had to see the Louvre because I was in Paris. um, that I was like with my family and everything, but there was no tour guide, so I wasn't really quite sure what I was looking at. I mean, like, you know what I mean? Like, I still enjoyed it a lot, but I really love like being on a tour and stuff like that. And I was thinking to myself, like, they have these free guided tours at the NGV. I thought, maybe I'll go along to that and see what that's like. And so today I went in, and the thing is, I think at 11 o'clock they have a focus tour where they go through a few pieces and have an in-depth talk, like explanation about them and things like that. And then they also have like a general kind of tour over the whole gallery, but not you can't get through the whole gallery in an hour. So the focus tour goes for 45 minutes, and the overall tour goes for about an hour. And like I got there in time for the 12 o'clock in time. So yeah, so 11 o'clock is the focus tour. 12 o'clock they've got the guided tour of the whole place. At 1 o'clock they've got another focus tour, and at 2 o'clock they've got another of the whole place. And I got there at 12, or just about 12 o'clock, and went up to this person, and she was this lady. Her name was Suzanne, and it was she was talking to this other lady, and it's just, and then Suzanne asked me, "Are you here for the tour?" And I was like, "Yep, yep, yep," and blah blah blah. And she asked me all these things like, like what kind of things would you like to look at? How fast would you like us to do it? Like, would you like to just hone in on a few things or go briefly throughout everything? And both of us were like pretty easy. We're like, whatever you want to do, like we're happy to do that. And then as we were going along, two other people joined on. And it was really cool because straight away off the bat we got in-depth information on really, like, in the foyer of the National Gallery of Victoria at the moment they have this kind of like a carousel thing, golden carousel type thing. Here's a picture of it, you can see it there. It looks really nice. So I saw it yesterday actually with Fiona, when I was there with Fiona, and I was looking at it and it was really cool, but I didn't know a lot about it. But then today, on the tour, Suzanne explained a lot about it. It was basically commissioned by the NGV, and it was by this European artist, and he likes to deal with time and space. And with this one, it's like he wanted to deliberately make it very disorientating or different to the normal merry-go-round, because like a normal merry-go-round, it's like goes around fast, whereas this one goes really slowly. And at the same time, the bits in the middle with the lights, the vertical bits with the lights, as you're going round, it goes the opposite way than what you expect it to. It's like it's rotating around wrong way. So it's designed to make you feel different than a normal merry-go-round would. And so I learned all these kind of aspects to it that I didn't know about. It's fascinating. So yeah, we went through a lot of the museum and gallery, and I enjoyed it so much. And I just, like, I don't know, many years ago I probably would have said to anyone that I didn't really get art and I don't really understand it. But now, slowly I'm gaining more thoughts about it. Like, especially like things like late last year I went to my friend Elena's no, not Elena, uh Peter Sharman. She painted some stuff, and there was a exhibit of it in Brunswick, and I went down to have a look. And she was saying how her paintings are like they're not complete until someone views it and had their own thoughts put onto it. So it's like, so that kind of, when I heard about that, I was like, oh, that's kind of cool. So it depends on how I feel about this piece, that because sometimes I think like, what's this about? I don't get it. Like, what should I be feeling? Kind of thing. um, yeah, with the pieces that we saw today, it was really, really interesting stuff. And the main point I want to say is how cool is it that these people, like Suzanne, who was fantastic, and these are volunteers, so they volunteer their time to come in and do this, and just take people on tours. And I just thought to myself as I was doing this, they must really love art, or they must love doing this. Like if you don't, how could you do it? And she was so knowledgeable, and it was so interesting. And another aspect I really liked about it was here I was doing something, and it wasn't for any specific purpose. I wasn't like learning this stuff so I could do an exam or anything like that, or learning this stuff so I could become better at art or know anything about it. I just was doing it just for the fun of it, or you know what I mean? Like something about just that, like I wasn't having any motive of like going there just to like learn a particular thing or anything. Like, I was just there because it was like, oh yeah, let's just see what this is like, and I enjoyed it so much. It was nice having that to do that. So I just want to say, if you live in Melbourne, and you're interested in this kind of stuff, I highly recommend going on the tours. Yeah, so I'd like to do it again, maybe like in a couple months or something like that. Maybe do a focus tour and things like that. I think it'll be fun because I'm pretty sure that no two tour guides will say the exact same things, and there's so many pieces in the gallery that you probably won't see the same pieces. It's not like it's going to be the same tour every time, which is kind of cool. So, if ever I'm in the city just hanging around, I know what I can do to kill some time now. Not kill time, but you know what I mean? Like, I could happily do it. So that was really good. I enjoyed it. So I just wanted to say that, yeah, the free guided tours are awesome.